this is Sanchita Bohra, Product Manager, One Click Equity. And today I'm going to talk about how you can invest in One Click Equity using the ICICIdirect's mobile app. So One Click Equity basically allows you to diversify your equity investments in theme-based baskets of stocks and ETFs. So rather than investing all your funds in one stock, you get to invest in basket of 5 to 7 stocks representing a theme, a strategy, or a trend. It gives you the convenience of investing, monitoring, and exiting portfolios at a click. Also, in the fast-paced world where time is of essence, One-Click Equity on the iMobile app gives us a wide range of capabilities from viewing and investing in portfolios to monitoring and tracking them. Since last 1.5 years, we have received 250,000 portfolio subscriptions till date. So come now, let's see how we can invest in One-Click Equity using the iMobile app. So this is the mobile app. You can find One-Click Equity under the Trade and Invest menu. It is the third option. So One-Click Equity, basically there are two broad categories in One-Click Equity. One is the research recommended section, wherein you get to see the portfolios that have been curated by a research team. So it helps in answering questions as like where to invest, how much to invest, in what proportion to invest, when to exit these portfolios, as these portfolios are curated by a research team. Also, there is another section called the create basket section, wherein you get to create your portfolios from scratch. You can add your favorite stocks and create portfolios as per preference. So let's try to explore all these sections one by one. So firstly, we'll be looking at the top basket section. So here we have three categories of portfolios. The first one is the most popular, in which the most popular portfolios are shown. So these portfolios are the ones that have received the maximum subscriptions from our customers. So you can see a number of portfolios here. The second category is the newly launched, wherein you get to see the newly launched portfolios. And we also have another section of best performing portfolios, wherein you get to see the portfolios that have given the maximum return since inception. Okay, so now we'll be looking at the various that are shown for each portfolio. So here you get to see the number of views for the portfolio. So let's say for best and 100, we can see that it has received 11,95,000 views so far, which means that it is a very popular portfolio and it is being liked by customers. You also get to know about the theme of the portfolio. So for best and 100, we can see that it has all the stocks that are priced below 100, but they have strong fundamentals. The minimum investment amount for each portfolio is mentioned and the returns are shown. So these returns are the returns since inception of the portfolio. And you also have an option of adding stocks to your watch list. So once you click on this, all the stocks of this particular portfolio gets added to your equity watch list. Okay. In the all basket section, you get to see all the portfolios that have been launched by a research team so far. So at present, there are around 60 plus portfolios that are live. So let's look at one of those portfolios in detail. We'll be taking this portfolio, best of IT at 52-week EM. So firstly, you get to, there's a share button. So in case if you like the particular portfolio and you want to share it with your friends and family, clicking on the share icon, you can share it with your friends and family. Also, you get to see the number of views. So for this particular portfolio, it means that it has been viewed 3,343 times. There is also a detailed portfolio report for each of the portfolios. So this basically tells you about the rationale of the portfolio, the investment range of the portfolio, the constituents of the portfolio. I'll be showing you the portfolio report in details later. We have the investment amount. So for this portfolio, the minimum investment amount is 29,646. The returns since inception is 2.85%, and today's changes like 0.99%. Okay. So now you get to see all the stocks of the particular portfolio. Okay, you get to see the current market price, and here there are two columns. One is the holding quantity. So the holding quantity basically tells you the number of shares that you already have in your demat, and shares is basically telling you the number of shares that have been recommended by a research team. So for this particular portfolio, let's say for Cyient Limited, 5 shares have been recommended. Then after the constituents of the portfolio, you get to see the investment profile. You get to see the investment profile for each portfolio, so you get to know the risk. So in this case, the risk involved in buying the particular portfolios is a little on the higher side. When it comes to exposure, we can see that it is a mix of large, mid cap and small cap. So around 52% of the weightage has been given to large cap stocks, 16% being given to mid cap, and 31% being given to small cap. Also, the benchmark index is Nifty. Coming down, you can also compare the performance of the particular portfolio against the benchmark on a real-time basis. So let's say this portfolio, the inception date was on Friday, which March 4. So since March 4 to today, the last 1 week, you get to see how the portfolio has been performing against the benchmark. Now, in addition to all this, you also get to see the key ratios of the particular portfolio. So you get to know about the portfolio alpha, beta, the valuation multiples, which can be used for your decision making. Now I'll just show you the portfolio report, and then we'll see how we can invest in this particular portfolio. So coming to the portfolio report. So this is the portfolio report of best of IT at 52 weeks EMA. So a number of things that we need to give attention to is the investment range. So this is the ideal investment range for this particular portfolio, 28,700 to 29,100. The benchmark index is NSE 500, and this portfolio was launched on 4th March 22. And as I just spoke about the market cap distribution, which is a mix of large cap, mid cap, and small cap. And we also get to see the constituents of the portfolio and their weightage. So this is what the portfolio report shows, and it is there for each and every portfolio that has been launched by a research team. So now we'll quickly see how we can place orders in this portfolio, and I'll just show you how seamlessly it can be done. So you just need to click on the buy button. As soon as you click on the buy button, the minimum investment amount will be shown. If you want to increase the investment amount, you can increase it, or if you want to invest the minimum amount, you can go ahead with that as well. So there are basically two options. One is of setting a SIP, wherein you get to invest in a particular portfolio periodically. So there are a number of frequencies ranging from weekly to yearly basis. You can select it as per your preference, and the time period can also be selected as per your preference. So there is till cancellation. So it basically ranges from 3 months till cancellation. Okay, so you can either choose an SIP or a lump sum. For this purpose, I'll be setting an SIP. So once you click on order now, you'll be shown the details, the amount, the start date, the frequency, and the period. All you need to do is just click on proceed, and your order has been placed. So this is how seamlessly you can invest in portfolios using the mobile app. So this was regarding the portfolios that have been curated by a research team. And also, as I spoke about it earlier, there is one section that allows you to create your own portfolios. Let's say if you have a theme in mind, let's say if you want to create a portfolio of banking stocks or of chemical stocks, so then you can also do it. We have, we have enabled that functionality wherein you can create your portfolios. So all you need to do is you need to click on create new. So you need to give your portfolio a name, let's say I will do banking stocks portfolio. Okay. Basket description. So you can select between equi-weighted and custom weighted. Okay. And then you can start adding your stocks. Let's say I want to add Bandhan Bank. Okay. Then I want to add ICICI Bank. Then I want to add HDFC Bank. So you can add the stocks. So minimum, in order to create your own portfolio, the minimum number of stocks that is required is 2. And on the higher side, you can create a portfolio till 50 stocks. So 50 is the upper limit. Okay. So you get to see the price, you get to see the shares. So for Bandhan Bank, there are 5 shares. For ICICI Bank, there are 2. HDFC Bank is 1. And you also get to see the weightage. And the minimum investment amount is also shown here. So all you need to do is you need to click on the save button. So now my portfolio is saved. So I can see this particular portfolio. I click on the buy button. Okay. And now here again, I get to choose between lump sum and SIP option. So again, I'll be going with the SIP option. So this is how you can create your own portfolio from scratch. So this was from the investment perspective. Now I would also like to show how you can monitor your investment seamlessly. So you, in order to monitor the portfolios that you have invested in so far, you need to come to the My Basket tab. Okay. So under My Basket tab, under Portfolio tab, you will get to see all the portfolios that you have invested in till date. Also, there are 2 options here. One is the holdings and the other is the zero holdings. So under the holding section, you get to see all the portfolios that are currently active. Okay. So here I have a number of portfolios and all of them are currently active. And for each portfolio, 3 action buttons are shown. So let's say if you have invested in a particular portfolio, let's say digital winners. Okay. And you want to invest further in the same portfolio. So you can simply click on lump sum investment. The investment amount will be shown. You can either increase the amount. This is the minimum amount that needs to be invested. This is the minimum amount that can be will be used to invest, that is required to be invested. If you want to increase the amount, you can further increase the amount. All you need to do is click on the submit button in order to invest more in this portfolio. Alternatively, if you also want to do an SIP, you can just click on set SIP. And the options will be shown here. You can modify the date, the frequency, and the period as per your preference, and then you can get started. So I have placed an SIP also here. Okay. And then the third option is exit portfolio. So on all the research recommended portfolios, our research team delivers exit calls also. So at that particular point in time, what you need to do is you need to select on exit portfolio. So as soon as I click on exit portfolio, all the stocks of the portfolio will be shown. The entire basket order will be shown to me, and I simply need to click on order now, and then my entire portfolio will be exited at a click of a button. So this is how seamless it is. Investing, monitoring, and exiting, all the functions are carried out very seamlessly here. Okay. Also, one more thing which I would like to mention is that, whenever you have invested in a research recommended portfolio and a research team has given an exit call on that particular portfolio, you get to know about it through mailers and notifications. So whenever, let's say if I have invested in digital winners portfolio, as soon as research team delivers an exit call on this particular portfolio, I will be sent a mailer and a notification stating that, exit call has been given on the portfolio. So that is how communication is done regarding exit calls. So this is with respect to holding. There is also another zero holdings. So under zero holdings, you get to see all the portfolios that you had invested previously and now you have exited. So all these portfolios are not active currently. Okay. So this is with respect to the portfolio section. Now coming to the request book. So in the request book, you get to see all the details of the particular portfolio. So let's say I just placed the order for digital winner. So I get to see all the details for that particular portfolio. Then I have also created my own portfolio of banking stocks. So I get to see, let's say if I want to modify the SIP, I can modify also. So I can modify the SIP as per my preference. Or if I want to pause the SIP, I can pause the SIP. Also, if I want to cancel it, I can cancel. So all these action buttons regarding the SIPs, you will be able to find in the request book. Also, let's say if you have cancelled a particular SIP and you want to start it again, by clicking on the restart button, you can start the SIP. So this is the kind of details that you will be getting in request book. You can modify the date range as per your preference. When it comes to order book, also details are shown here, but details are shown here at a stock level. So the main difference between request book and order book is that in request book you get to see the portfolio level details, and in the order book you get to see the stock level details. And the details are shown in order book only once the order gets executed. Okay. So here you can see that Technofunda 38.0 metal thematic, you can see the stock level details being shown. Okay, so for each stock it will be shown. Okay, so Vardhaman specialty here, that is why. So for each stock the details will be shown. So this is how you can monitor the portfolios. And charges, currently there are no additional charges for investing in one-click equity. Only you will be charged your brokerage, that too as per your pricing plan. And so this is how you can invest in the various portfolios of one-click equity or create your own portfolio using the mobile app. So this is how you can invest or create your own portfolios, monitor them and exit them using the iMobile app. So I hope you enjoyed the session. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all related documents carefully before investing.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon to never miss an update from ICICI Direct.